Good morning. You want to see how we restored and repaired this this little granite or marble side table? Stay tuned, because that's what we're going to do today. Well, good morning and welcome to another Memphis Monday 307, week 47. Today we have my favorite kind of project, which is a restoration project. It's a small, I always call them end tables. Sit down at the end of your couch and you put a lamp on it or whatever. So I'm calling it it's got a granite top on it, but it's real wobbly and needs to be fixed. So let's knock off the chit chat and try to fix it. Here's our project. Pretty elegant and it's in good shape, other than the fact that I just can't believe that it's so flimsy. Look at what happens when you. This is about a 25-pound slab of granite up here, and the frame is just falling apart. Let's take it apart and see what we need to do to take that torque out of it. I've already had this top off, but one thing I can't believe is there's apparently, it was never stuck on with anything. There's no provision to secure it to the top. This is one of the reasons I like restorations. You never know what you're going to see. This thing is apparently, we're not the first people here. This thing has been taken apart at least 3 times. There's 1, 2, 3 holes there, 3 holes there, 3 holes there, and 3 holes here. Right now it's being held together with these wire nails. And that's all. Look at that. Here I've got it upside down. And those nails come in from the other side. And then they've tried to glue it. And that looks like some of that old-timey glue. But watch when I spin these. See how they move? We need to stop that movement. And then these have a mortise and tendon joint into this block here. That's been turned into these 2 decorative pieces. And there's some of that old-timey glue. All these joints are going to have to be, I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see how that joint moves. They all do that. Well, not that one. This is interesting. This thing used to have casters on it. And I can see this was made in a factory. See that? See those saw marks? They cut that out with a bandsaw, no doubt. But on this factory-made furniture, if it don't show, they don't finish it. So that was never sanded, because it's underneath the bottom of the legs, and so it wouldn't be shown. So instead of trying to pull the nails from the other side, I'm going to try to grab these and pull them out, pull them away from the legs away from the nails, and seem to be working, except for that one. I got that first leg off. I think that dowel was damaged or I just broke it. I mean, I know I broke it, but I don't know if it was already weakened. It's held together with dowels. I thought it was mortise and tendon, but it's dowel. And this is some of that old-timey glue. It doesn't look like it's ever been re-glued. Here's the plan for fixing these bottom legs. These are 90 degrees, so I'm going to put a 90-degree block of wood in here and secure the legs into the side of the block and attach the block to this base here. I'm going to go over to the lathe and turn this piece of 3-inch square stock. I'm going to trim the corners off of it to make this block a little look like it was intentional. That didn't work. I'm helpless on that lathe, and especially when I'm trying to round up some plywood. It wants a chip on the edges here. So let me cut off my 2 blocks and I'll smooth them out on the sander. I'll just smooth them up on this, which is what I should have done in the first place. I attached the legs under there with clamps, those blocks. This stiffens it up real good. I'm having trouble with the leg length though. And I also wanted to mock it up like this, make sure you can't see those blocks. You know, I don't think, unless you knew they were there, even this high up, you can't see them. This frame here hides it. Here's the takeaway. I had trouble with those legs being level. I can fix that. Just turn the table upside down, put a flat board across all 4 legs, and then you can fiddle with the legs until the board sits on all 4 corners. Here I'm attaching these legs to the blocks. Remember, they were originally held with I don't know if I still got those nails. These thin little nails. There was one coming through for each leg. So we've upgraded this design considerably. This wood will split like crazy if you don't drill first. Well, we're the fourth bunch has tried to fix this, but I think this is going to be a good fix. I'm going to put some of this stain on here, kind of camouflage or cheat. But in some ways, I don't feel like I'm cheating because I'm not sure this table was designed for that marble top or granite top. It might have been added later because this design just isn't robust enough to hold that weight. Thing weighs about 30 pounds. Well, here's our little end table, our granite top end table. We really went full commando on this fix. With those blocks may have seemed like an overkill, but the deal is I just can't imagine that was the original design. With these thin legs just coming up and getting nailed with one single nail down through the top. It just don't make sense. You saw how that thing was twisting. Now it doesn't twist at all. We fixed one of the joints here. I didn't fix the others because I found another one that I was having trouble getting the things up. So if it's that strong, I just left it. But I think we've insured its life for a few more years. Oh, so that does it for another Memphis Monday, Memphis Monday 307, week 47 of the 6th year. Today we restored and repaired and modified a little bit that little end table. It's either granite or marble. I think it's probably marble. But we had to go take the nuclear option on it because there's just no way that I could have put it, assemble it back the way it was. Those legs are just held in there with nails stuck through the top. It was just, really a faulty design. It would probably work for a much thinner tabletop, but not for that 30-pound slab of granite. All right, so I think we had some takeaways, and I tried to juice it up a little bit with the lathe. You saw how that turned out. Well, that's all I got. Like, favorite, share, comment, all the stuff you do on the internet. But make sure you're back here next week for another exciting Memphis Monday. Thanks for playing along.